before we get to the guests, let's just say this, for example. I don't even know what the hell to think anymore, man.
Man,
But let's bring our guest, man. We're gonna let him talk today. It's his day, man. The Jets did what they had to do. Georgia Bulldog Will. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
we're recovering. We'll be all right.
I had to hear from a Cowboy fan how much better they are, man. I hope to God they lose to the Chargers tonight, man.
Only you can hope.
I hope to God what they do. They're driving me nuts. But let's all talk about this game. One thing I'll say is congratulations to all the Jet fans. Congratulations to their team. They went out there. They did their job. Fortunately, like I said on the Hiding with Champ podcast, if you didn't see my preview, I said that this Jets team can definitely beat us. We shot ourselves in the foot, but we did that. And I think, give them credit, they were able to take away the football. They did that. We didn't secure the football. We fumbled. Three picks for Jalen Hurts. Not a good day for him. Do I think he'll ever play like that again? No, I don't. And I think people go overboard with the criticism. And yeah, he had a bad day, but I don't think he's the reason why we lost. There's going to be listen. We're going to get to everything today, man. I'm going after everybody. Like I said yesterday, I'm going after everybody. Everybody's getting the smoke today. Okay, the corners are getting the smoke. Darius Slay, yeah, you didn't play. You're getting smoked too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of you, bro. All right, you better not make no podcast talk about this team. You better be back on the game, ready to go. Because I swear to God, you play like shit against the Dolphins, man. You're going to hear from me. You know what I'm saying? This cornerback situation is terrible. Our
It is.
safeties are thin. But here's the thing: I don't want to hear about injuries. You know why? Because Sauce Gardner wasn't playing yesterday, and thankfully their two corners weren't playing yesterday because it would have probably been no one else. It probably would have been a shutout.
Yeah,
We couldn't even score the ball, man. It
yeah.
was pathetic, bro. But let's hear from Georgia Bulldog. Will, what did you think overall about Zach Wilson? How did you think he played?
He played okay. He didn't play like how he did against Kansas City, but I mean, he played all right. I just feel like he's in the red zone. He was terrible. I mean, overall, the Jets' offense in the red zone was horrible, but I think he did just fine. But at sometimes he sometimes he's not protected enough in the pocket, and he has to and he ends up getting sacked. So that's what ended up happening. But overall, he played decent.
Yeah, I got to give Zach Wilson some credit. You
He
know,
protected the football. That's the main thing.
he
Hmm.
protected the football. He didn't turn over the football. I would say this: Sean Aside was terrible. Again, soft defense. I don't want to hear about this defense. His defense bailed him out. This defense coordinator didn't bail his defense out. The reason why we lost this game was simply what I said this year. I said anybody can't. We are not going to lose games because they're better than us. We're going to lose games because we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah,
And there's games that I've seen since week one, week two. I said it, and I argued with Eagle fans for a while. How many times I said this defense corner was playing soft? You saw
yeah,
that, right? How many times I say Brian Johnson with his terrible play calling? Oh, he's a rookie. I ain't trying to hear that. Because in this game in the league, I don't care about the sympathy card. Is you're going to win me a football game when my quarterback is running for his life, or or he's running quarterbacks draws because you can't find anything better to do with your play calling. That's a problem. We're not
yeah.
running with DeAndre Swift. We're running with Gainwell. I'm tired of Gainwell, man. Get rid of him. He stinks. Okay, it's horrible.
I, I think he needs to go lower on the roster. If you ask me, like
Yeah,
third
he needs to
running
get the
back,
fuck off this
maybe.
team, man. He needs to get the hell off this team and go to Denver. Go to West Watkins, bro. I'm depressed, man. Zach Wilson, man, the dude who fucks moms, man. He sure fucked
Oh
everybody
my god.
yesterday.
Milfs, milfs, man.
He said Jalen Hurts bend over, bro. Bend over,
Oh my
man.
god. No, he said that to Jalen Hurts' mama.
Hey, you know what? Brian Johnson's mommy, you're next. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, I'll give Will this. He got our vote as far as the Dolphins game next week. He's rooting for us to beat the
Yep.
Dolphins.
Squish the
Yeah.
fish.
So how the hell are we going to beat the Fish next week?
You asking me after the way we played?
Hurts v Tua.
I'm just worrying about is his defense quarter going to play soft again? Is he going to be fearing Tua now? He feared Zach Wilson. I guess,
Yeah.
not to make another mama joke, but it decides mama was fear for her life. She said, son, go easy on Zach Wilson. He might fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I mean, dude, like, I don't even know what to say. It might go down as one of the worst games I've ever witnessed because I'd rather the Jets blow us out by 40. We got embarrassed the old fashioned way. It
yep.
was just painful the way we lost, man. I'd rather get blown out and just said, okay, off with our heads. It was
Yep.
painful. It was like getting stabbed and waking up after being stabbed and then go back in a coma and then waking up again and you're still bleeding. That's what
Yeah.
it was. We
It
were
was
getting
like a slow.
stabbed.
It was like a slow death. It wasn't even like a straight up gunshot to the head. It was like a slow death.
Just
It was
flat
like
out.
It
getting
was
shot
like
in
you
your
you
abdomen.
still have a chance to be alive. You still have a chance to be alive. But as far as gunshot thing, it just be like, okay, yeah, let's just get it over with. Blowout.
I mean, first of all, man, and I want people to understand. I told people from day one that this offense corner was driving me nuts. They didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to hear it. Brian Johnson was terrible, man. Why are the players holding themselves accountable to it? Why aren't they? Why didn't they not Nick Sirianni didn't speak afterwards? He should be
Why
telling his offense coordinator, "Hey, come here, Brian Johnson. Yeah, come here. What you got to say?"
why why are we throwing screens under 2 minutes to go in the game?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Why did Jalen Hurts even throw that pass when we had the lead? The third interception. That was crazy.
Why
It
are we
was
not
so
running the ball with DeAndre Swift?
it
Explain to
was
me this.
so it was so idiotic. I would rather run the football, run some timeout, or I think the Jets were out of a timeout, but we could
Yes.
have ran some time. We could have ran some more time off 40 seconds, and we could have punted the ball away to them and given our defense a chance to hold a 2-point victory.
It was pathetic, bro. It was sad to watch. Our defense couldn't get when we got pressure on Zach Wilson. What did we do? We pressed, and it's like
Yes.
you played soft zone. I'm tired of this quarterbacks are literally finding easy ways to kill us because what does Sean Desai do that I complain about Jonathan Gannon and people don't want to hear it. And I really don't give a damn what you want to hear today. You're going to hear from me. Sean
Yes.
Desai is Jonathan Gannon Jr. Man. I'm officially saying it right now. He's officially Jonathan Gannon Jr. over here, man. He played like he called a Jonathan Gannon system, bro. I don't want to hear he did a good job. He was terrible, man. He was awful.
Are you familiar with the show called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Was it
Like
smarter than a
any
fifth grader? Because it was.
any
I didn't see that.
any fucking fifth grader could have come up with a better play call on that third down, bro. A pass in double coverage? Come on, man.
Are you still talking about office coordinator Brian Johnson, Press Taylor Jr. over there?
Yes.
I mean, like,
Adam
listen,
Adam Gase could have come up with a better play call than
Oh
that.
my gosh,
we won't go too far.
that's saying something right there.
We won't go too far with that. Adam gets smart.
He was an absolute clown.
Yeah, well, Brian Johnson becoming the clown junior over there. I might have to decorate his face this weekend with a clown nose. I got a story. I prepared for this, man. I prepared this. I don't care what people say. Oh, it's one game. Yeah, well, one game, and people talk about what's the Commanders game, but it wasn't. Right? We the thing is we haven't blown teams out
It is
like we
concerning.
wanted
I
to.
was mentioning
Before the
I,
Commanders game,
I
before the
was totally
Commanders game, we were scoring 35 points. Not to cut you off, but we scoring 35 points.
yeah.
The Commanders game, we were scoring. We're not even scoring above 20 points a game, man. We're barely scoring. Our receivers are getting angry because this nitwit, as an offense coordinator, can't get his head out of his ass. He said, "This one, the dude stinks, man. He needs to give up play calling. He needs to figure it out now, man. You got no more time now. You ran out of time. You ran out of time the day the Vikings decided to come to Philadelphia
He
and
need to
have
get
almost
some
a Justin Jefferson
assistance.
party.
He needs to get some assistance at his job.
I don't know what they need to do, but this is sad, man. This is not nothing like the Commanders game. We were
14
beating
points ain't going
teams
to
by
cut it.
35 points before we played the Commanders. It was a different offense. We were The offense wasn't the problem. The offense has been a problem along with this defensive coordinator. Both offense coordinator and defense coordinator are playing like trash, man. A matter of fact, they're not even playing like trash. I can't even put the players in situation.
They're coaching
The
like trash.
coaches lost this game yesterday. The coaches did not put these guys in the right position to succeed. John Asai called a Jonathan Gannon defense yesterday. He made no adjustments into the third and fourth quarter, bro. You got to be fucking kidding me, man. I don't care what people think about me. I really don't care. He called a Jonathan Gannon defense, and if you want to ignore that, you want to look up the stats of this. Well, here's a stat for you. You ready? And I send this to where you're hiding. And I'll say it one more time for all you idiots out here who think that he was good. Zach Wilson had 186 yards, 0 TDs, 0 interceptions. He had 2 TDs, by the way, in the quarter because we just allowed him to score. And it's 73.5 rating. You tell me that's a good defense or philosophy right there. No, we're not giving up the big plays, but we're giving him easy throws. That's not good defense. No way
Everything's
should Zach
underneath.
Wilson have that rating. That's pitiful. That's sad. That's embarrassing.
You want to know what's even more embarrassing? Guess what Jalen Hurts' rating was? 59.5. Disgusting.
But see, here's the thing, man, and people they want to blame Jalen Hurts all the time, man, and I can't do that because I look at this offensive corner and I'm like, this guy. When you look at him, he's full of shit. He's full of shit. Everything about him is full of shit. I want to punch him in his goddamn face right now, man. I fucking can't stand him, dude. It's like this dude thinks he's in college, man. This the NFL, bro. If you can't make it, then go give me someone who can. Get me an office corner. Where's Jim Caldwell right now? Is he still here? Is he unemployed still, or is somebody pick him up? Give me Jim Caldwell. Yeah, I'm on that verge now, man. Because I given this guy 6 weeks. Matter of fact, this is week 5, right?
This week 6.
That's week
Week
6.
6 coming up, right?
Week 7's coming up.
Week 7.
So it's 6 weeks of being trash, man. Nah, man, I can't do it anymore. 6 weeks of being trash, bro. Trash, pitiful, terrible play calling, man. Stop with the excuse with this guy. He's a new off. I don't care. You think I care? You think the Jets cared if he was a new offensive coordinator? Because they made him look stupid. Welcome to the NFL, Brian Johnson. You're not in college anymore. Solid didn't give a damn. He did what he said he was going to do. Give Jalen Hurts 11 kisses. 1 L with it.
Highlight that comment real quick by Jalen Jenkins. I think this might be a good point here. He says, to be fair, in 6 games, Desai has done a lot more than Brian Johnson, and Desai has been working with less. They both need to get a little bit better.
No, stop with excuses. The Jets played with 0 corners yesterday. They had their backups in.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner wasn't playing. Do you think Jet fans care if he was playing or not? If they lost, do you think there would be mixed excuses right now? No, they would not. Don't care.
No excuses.
We lost because our coordinators did not do it. I'm not trying to hear it today. Desai was terrible, and guess what? If he has to play with less and he's still terrible, then that shows me he's not a good defense coordinator. Good defense coordinators find a way to adjust.
I get your disappointment in Desai, but I'm a little bit more disappointed, a lot more disappointed in Brian Johnson.
I'm disappointed in general.
Like, there's no excuse for you to throw that pass on 3rd down. I'm going to continue to harp on it.
The soft coverage by Sean Desai, the game that he called was horrendous. You don't allow Zach Wilson to convert on 3rd fucking downs, dude. It was easy throws, man. He plays that zone defense that I can't stand. No quarterback is going to sit there all day if I'm the defense corner and going to throw dunks on me. I'm sending the heat at you, especially Zach Wilson. You know, this might be Zach Wilson's best game that he's ever had. And look who it is.
You actually saw the Jets bring more heat than we did.
So again, and did you see Salah complaining that he had Sauce Gardner on the field? Because I'm sure he wanted Sauce Gardner on his field.
Yeah.
If you ask him, do you think he cared if there was plays? No, because he's a good defense coordinator. And what does good defense corners do in the league? They make adjustments. If they know their players are out and they can't, and they know they're down with less, they find ways to win even though they have players out. So you're telling me Deshaun Asai is another Gannon that he needs everything around him to succeed? I don't want to hear it. Stop with it. Because if you can't win with less, then it shows me you need more talent to win. And it shows me you're not a good defense coordinator. You need everything around you to succeed. That means everything got to be perfect for you. Nah. Go ahead and pack your bags now, dude. Because give me a defense coordinator that will actually do something other than sit back 15 yards off the goddamn ball with corners and let a Zach Wilson beat you with slants and dink and donking the way down the field, and you just hold him 3, and you think I'm supposed to sit there and kiss his ass, man. You got the wrong person. You better go somewhere else with that shit, man. Around here, we're hiding. We hold God's cannibal over here. I don't know about you.
I wish we had a defensive I wish we had a defensive coordinator that wasn't riding the sleigh, but was actually a reindeer. I wish he was the one pulling the weight as well. He's the one riding the sleigh while the other guys are literally carrying him to victory. It's not fair for the rest of the team.
Well, of course, I had no excuse for yesterday. I'm not giving no one passes, but I have more confidence in the side than Brian Johnson. I have no confidence in either. Both of them are terrible. I don't know how you have confidence in Brian Johnson. He sucks as an offensive coordinator. I don't know how you have confidence in Sean Desai. He sucks as a defense coordinator.
Yeah.
He sucks as defense coordinator. I got to worry about and hold my breath that these guys can stay healthy because if anyone else goes down, he might play more soft defense. I got to worry about quarterbacks like Josh Allen and Tua not ripping my defense apart because they want to play soft zone against receivers and play the cornerbacks 15 yards off the goddamn ball because they want to sit there and not give up the big, huge play. And at some point, bro, you got to make adjustments the first time you hit the field. You can't wait to the second and third, fourth quarter. You think the Bills are going to give a damn when they're scoring 40 points on you because you want to adjust in the second half? Good quarterbacks ain't going to wait for you to adjust. Yeah. We are so lucky we didn't play Aaron Rodgers yesterday. Imagine we played Aaron Rodgers instead.
And he was warming up
today, man.
He was throwing the ball during warm-ups, actually.
I saw that. He couldn't move his legs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't worry. He would have tore this up, too. We were playing.
With or without legs.
Listen, I think this defense played good. And you know what? People want to hear me talk about this defense coordinator was great. No, he's not. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't do that around here. Sorry.
Can I be honest about something real quick? Go ahead. That defense really only gave up 12 points. The rest of those 8 points, that was on the offensive solely. That was the offensive responsibility.
They should have gave up none. It's Zach Wilson. What? Am I lying?
Disrespect him that much? You disrespect him that much?
Is Zach Wilson good in the NFL? Is he a good quarterback?
He's good enough to score 3 points.
Because he's playing Sean Desai's defense, the zone coverage that believes in letting the quarterback sit back all day and not get pressure.
Any defense can give up 3 points to Zach Wilson. Come on.
Yeah, the dude that bangs moms. Yeah.
Come on, bro. I don't disrespect Zach Wilson that much.
I don't think he's the worst quarterback, but I don't think he was great enough to beat you.
Yeah.
You're giving easy throws. How many times did we sit on third down? You convert into first downs because the defense can't get off the field because the corners are 15 yards off the goddamn ball. I was yelling at the TV to press up on these guys, line these corners up on these receivers. Make sure they smell the cornerback's breath. That's how close I want my corners to be. Not 5 yards off the fucking ball, man. And that's what this guy does, man. He's Jonathan Gannon Jr. He's Jonathan Gannon Jr., man. Sean Desai is Jonathan Gannon Jr., bro. I don't want to tell you that, but Jonathan Gannon is Sean Desai. Sean Desai is Jonathan Gannon Jr. I want everybody to understand that we have another Jonathan Gannon Jr. in the house. Just a little bit more positive. That's all.
Yep.
We were
So
fooled,
what are
ladies
your
and gentlemen. We were fooled. I'm not saying the season's
so
over. I'm not all that. But I'm going to hold my
yeah.
breath every time that quarterback sits back all day and hope that ball is incomplete.
So Georgia Bulldog Will, do you have anything bad that you want to say about your team in this game, or anything good?
No, because
I
they won't.
mean, our offensive line got banged up. I Special teams was really not bad at all. I mean, I don't really have anything bad to say. It's just the red zone offense needs to improve, and Zach Wilson needs to get the ball off a lot more quicker, like he did against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football 2 weeks ago. I didn't really see that much yesterday, so that's what I really need to see. But other than that, I don't really have much to say.
I ain't gonna read Jalen's comment, bro. You're defending this guy, man. I don't know how you can defend. I'm not even gonna read your clown ass comment, bro. I really don't want to hear the excuses, bro. Well, the defense should have never give up none. Can I get a Can I get a defense that actually believes in, I don't know, 4 quarters of good play defense? Sorry, Sean Asai was terrible. I don't know how you can defend him today. He stinks. He wasn't good. You gave Zach Wilson what again? A 29.7 rating. You think I'm supposed to sit there?
29.7 rating is
Philadelphia Bulldogs defense.
a 29.7 rating is actually good.
No. Hold on. It's not a 27-point rating. Sorry. 73.5 rating.
That's still good.
No, it's not.
Below 80 is good. I just don't like the scheme. I just don't agree with the scheme that he's always running.
Zach Wilson is terrible, man. I'm trying to tell you what happens when Josh Allen Tua plays us, man. You're lucky it's Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
We did this with Jonathan Gannon last year. It was good. The defense was good. What happened in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
What happened in the Super Bowl? Were you hiding?
I'm not answering that.
Because you know what's happening. And you see the pattern. And people don't want to see it, but I see it a long ways. You ain't going to fool me twice. You can fool the other Eagle fans. You ain't going to fool me.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the scheme. Having guys 5 yards off the ball. I agree with mostly everything that you're saying, but I don't think it was entirely Desai's fault.
Who called the scheme though?
Yeah.
It's Desai, right? So whose fault would it be?
He didn't cost us this game.
So he didn't cost us the 2 touchdowns in the last fourth quarter?
No.
So how did they get the lead then?
They got the lead because Jalen Hurts was careless with the ball.
Who did stop him from getting in the end zone though?
You're forgetting about Jalen Hurts. He threw that horrible interception.
But who allowed those 2 converted touchdowns in the last game? You should be able to stop them and hold them to field goals, man. There's no way a running back is dashing you for a touchdown.
The defense shouldn't be in no way, shape, or form be set up with 5 yards. They only have 5 yards to work with. That's a short field to work with. And they got to stop that offense with that amount of yards in the field? No way. No way.
You're making excuses.
No, I'm not making any excuses for Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm doing. I'm not.
I gave him Jalen Hurts the flag too. I said he was bad, but I'm not going to sit there and say Desai was good when he wasn't.
I'm not going to say Desai was good or anything either. I'm just saying Jalen Hurts cost us this game, not necessarily Sean Desai.
Terrible take. No. I don't think Jalen Hurts cost us the game. The fumbling cost the game. How about the drops cost us the game? Devontae Smith not catching the ball. What is Jalen supposed to do?
Well, sure, a combination of those things, yes, but at the most crucial time when we had a 2-point lead and we needed our quarterback to protect that football,
why does he have to come back, though? Why can't your defense not hold Zach Wilson to 3 points every game? Why does he have to score 2-point conversion? Hold on.
Let me correct you again. Hold
on. Let me put myself on the big screen for everybody to see. Why does he have to be the winner? Why can't your defense not stopped Zach Wilson from scoring. The last 2 possessions, they were able to run the ball in for a touchdown and convert a 2-point conversion to win the game. They were so confident in their defense because their offense was stalling. You trusted your offense when your offense couldn't run the ball and score? Explain to me this. Your offense was struggling. Why would I have confidence in my offense?
You could at least run the football. Your defense shouldn't have been in a position to only have to defend 5 yards from them being in the end zone. It shouldn't have come down to that.
My defense shouldn't give up 2 touchdowns in the last fourth quarter to give the Jets a chance to win the game.
The defense only gave up 1 touchdown because of their offense. Jalen Hurts was careless with that football. That's the reason why they were set up in that position in the first place.
Did you see
and
that?
Second of all, the Eagles had the lead before Jalen Hurts threw that touchdown. So how is it the defense's job to step up and stop the Jets? They did everything they could up to that point, even in spite of Sean Desai's terrible scheme. It was up to the offense to keep the ball going, to keep the ball moving, be smart with the football, running the football. Sean Desai gets some blame, but it really goes on Brian Johnson.
I don't say he was all to blame, but I don't think he played. Yeah. I don't think he did good. People run around here like he was a genius.
He's not a genius. That scheme.
Well, that's what Eagle fans run around here like he is, and he's not. I hear Eagle fans saying he did a great job. He didn't. He was just as bad as offense coordinator Brian Press Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because there's Eagle fans out here who think Sean Desai had a good game. He was horrible. I think his defense bailed him out.
His players bailed him out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving the defense the fault, and that's what you're trying to. If that's what you're saying, I was trying to do. I wasn't. The defense played good. That defensive coordinator wasn't. We would have a better defense if he was aggressive.
We would.
You shouldn't be able to give up 2 touchdowns. I don't care when.
One. He gave up 1.
You got to come through as a defense.
The rest of the scores were field goals. He gave up 1 touchdown.
You're missing my point. There should be no field goals at all. Zach Wilson's not good, man. I'm going to be real with you. He's a backup for a reason.
So Zach Wilson is so bad that he's not allowed to score in this league?
No, not against a defense like ours, right? We're supposed to be the elite defense, right?
They gave Kansas City problems with that same quarterback, as Bulldog Will mentioned. He had the same exact problems.
Kansas City defense coordinator adjusts it, doesn't he? Does he adjust or not?
Patriots. They all adjusted, sort of.
Desai's terrible, bro. He's fucking trash.
He is terrible.
Zach was terrible against the Patriots. I was there and I witnessed that. It was horrible.
Yeah, because it's a good defense, and they believe in philosophy of pressure, blitzing.
Here's the point we don't do. But here's the point I'm trying to make. As terrible as Zach Wilson is, he will score against you. Whether 3 points, 10 points, it doesn't matter. Just say he won't score it. He shouldn't score any points versus the Eagles. That's absurd.
Bro, we're playing soft defense. We're so lucky it's Zach Wilson. Because if it was fucking Aaron Rodgers, I think Aaron Rodgers would have torn Achilles, could tear us up.
If we were a more talented defense, we would probably give up 7 points. To Zach Wilson, probably 7.
All right, is that Jeff fan have anything else to say, man? Because I got to talk to this guy out here being delusional, man. I'm gonna talk to him. We ain't done. We ain't done. Man. Yeah,
you. We ain't done. You talking nonsense too.
You.
I can't wait for this.
You got any final thoughts, man? Enjoy it.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, it was bound at time that this streak would end, but I mean, some of these plays that the Eagles made on offense, they kind of shocked me. I was like, why'd you throw in the screen on that 3rd down on the last drive. I was like, what the heck was going on? But yeah, that defense played well. But again, it's just the defensive coordinator. But yeah, it was a good game. I really enjoyed it. It messed with my emotions though,
Yes.
like every Jets game does.
You're throwing a party after this, aren't you?
Of course he is.
No, I've been chilling. Yeah.
No, you're not.
I've been
I
chilling.
know behind cameras you're sitting there going, yes, we beat that undefeated team. Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm happy, but it's not. But I'm not going to be like a Cowboys fan and be all annoying and cocky. Because I know how they are.
That's all right. They'll be quiet today.
Ugh.
They'll be quiet.
They will be. Oh, we'll beat the Dolphins for you next week too.
Hopefully, we'll see about that. Hurts v Tua.
We'll take care of them. I guess that's it for you today.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Man.
All right, man. Peace. Thanks for joining the show.
Channel? You have a channel or anything like that people should know about?
Yeah, my channel is just Georgia Bulldog Will. Where you hide and subscribe to my channel. And I've known Hwcp ever since like I was in a Where You Hide and stream one time, and you went off on this one Cowboys fan. He's like, stop talking. Let the grown-ups talk. Remember that? Let the grown-ups talk.
Hey man, when you guy who shows your is that the dude who shows his fan all the time? That guy weird, man. He's still doing it. Me. I respect that.
Oh man.
But it was nice talking to you, dude. It really was. Enjoy that win, man. And I hope y'all actually make the playoffs because y'all have a good defense. Y'all have a good defense, man. Y'all do what you had to do.
I appreciate that, and I hope we do. Hopefully, we'll see what ends up happening. See if Rodgers' recovery speeds up, which so far
I heard he might be coming back soon this year. I heard there's a rumor they might be coming back during the Texans or something like that.
I mean, that's just insanity.
Yeah.
You know what?
39.
He's insanity, bro. He coming back. I think he come back, bro. I feel like he's going to come back early, man. What he's doing is just he's already off crutches, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. It's only been 5 to 6 weeks after the surgery.
Yeah.
He breaking them crutches like Forrest Gump.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's nice talking to you, man.
All right, good to see y'all.
All right, peace.
Yes. Now back to you. You can pull that stuff on the Jet. You ain't pulling that on me. You know damn well the side was terrible, man. Listen. First of all, Jalen Jenkins, man. I think I seen you on Twitter, man. You owe me an apology because you told me Gainwell was the number 2 over there. You were arguing me I should get a tattoo of Gainwell, right? You should get a tattoo of Swift, right? You should get a tattoo of Gainwell saying he's a number 3. He's terrible. Okay. Don't tell me how I know my football. I watched Jonathan Gannon. I argue with coworkers at my work when I said Jonathan Gannon was terrible. No, he's not. He's a good defense coordinator. You remember that? He's a good defense coordinator.
And here's something I want to harp on too. I want to harp on the fact that I told EC1 earlier that Boston Scott should be the certified number 2.
No, Gainwell should be, right? He's a great running back.
So they say.
After all, look what he did last year. But listen. At the end of the day, I can't blame the players. I blame the defensive coordinator. If you play, how many times did I don't know if you screamed at your TV, but I was watching Fufan just shot to him, and he was saying the exact same thing I was saying. Why are these guys not pressing on these receivers? He was like, get to the line, get to the line, get to the line. And I was saying the exact same thing. Why aren't they not playing press coverage, man? I don't understand it. I was saying get to the line, bro. Why are they not close to these receivers? Why are they not close? You telling me that you leaving Garrett Wilson beat you? Did we learn from Cooper Kupp, man? You cannot play soft defense against a legit team, man. You will get murdered like that. I was screaming at the TV yesterday to press on these receivers. Zach Wilson cannot make throws. when you press
even
on
versus
receivers.
yeah,
He was
exactly.
struggling.
Even versus a subpar quarterback, any quarterback that you could find on the streets, he'll be able to throw underneath, and that's the problem that I have with the scheme.
And
You
that's
need to
that's what I'm
press
saying.
his receivers.
I'm not blaming his defense. The defense did good because they had no choice because Sean Gannon was putting them in bad situations. Yeah, that's his
That's
name, Sean
talent.
Gannon. I
That's
gave him a new
talent.
name.
That's talent alone.
Like I feel like in this trade right here, Jeremy Chin needs to be named. I said it yesterday. I would get Jeremy Chin and I would trade for Justin Simmons. I would pair those two
Yeah.
together. I want my defense to be that good where he cannot make mistakes in his defense.
Well,
I know because I know Sean Desai is going to ruin it when it all counts.
well, let me ask you a question, EC1.
Go
How
ahead.
much longer is it going to be before, we decide that brains are going to be better than brawns? Because we can go out and get all the talent that we want. And if the defensive coordinator is not competent enough to make these plays properly, we aren't going to win shit.
Well, I mean, let the flowers grow.
That's my little rant right there.
Hey, there's a lot of people who think that Nick Sirianni loves this type of defense. I want to know what the fuck is wrong with him if he likes this type of defense because I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Why?
It sucks. I feel like I'm watching torture, bro. You might as well just torture me. I don't like the soft defense. Ain't talking about this is the Philly way. This is not the Philly defense, man.
No.
I miss Jim Schwartz. I never thought I would say this.
I miss Jim Johnson.
Well, we can bring him back, man. I guarantee you will laugh at Sean.
And by the way,
defense
thank you, Jim Schwartz, for getting that win versus the Niners. Kept us in first place in the NFC.
Dude, and here's my thing, right, with the receivers, right? I know Brian Johnson is struggling. And that's what I'm saying. If I'm the Eagles, I'm calling Denver to get Jerry Jeudy. And I'll say this why. Because you remember Pascal last year? He was opening up a lot of things because he could run routes, and he was fast, which opened up for Devontae and A.J. Brown, right? We don't have that. I like Zacchaeus, but he wasn't Pascal. If you add Jerry Jeudy to an A.J. and Devontae's, man, maybe Brian Johnson could do something. I'm just saying, maybe with a chocolate cover sundae and a cherry on top. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm not saying it would happen, but I'm trying to give this guy a benefit of doubt. Maybe your slot receiver is the problem that you're not opening up for the number two. I
don't think so. I don't think it's Oz. I think Oz is doing fine. He just hasn't had.
No, I like Oz. I
opportunities.
like Oz. I just don't like Quez. And I know he's going
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Get him the fuck out of here, please.
I'm hoping Denver takes him, man. Hey, Caroline, you need a receiver over there? Here's Quez Watkins. We'll send you Derek Barnett with him.
You know what? Since we're here, I need to get your reaction on those two drops, those two critical drops by Devontae Smith.
I don't think it's a big deal, right? Because this is not Devontae Smith. I think the problem is it was just one of these games. If it keeps on happening, okay, we have an issue, right? But again, I'm not worried about Devontae Smith. I know he's going to work on those things. I don't know if these coaching staff's going to work on their things.
Yeah.
At this point, something needs to give, right? And maybe this loss will help this offense maybe improve because now you got to look at yourself and you got to say, am I doing my job properly?
Yeah.
But when I look at this game, man, I'm not putting too much on these players. I think these players did better than I think these players, people want to blame Jalen Hurts, and I get Jalen Hurts had a bad game. But you know what? He was making some things happen when there was none. Did you see that one guy was draping on him and he somehow threw that ball?
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember that. Yeah, too.
But what about the drops? What about the fumbles?
Swift had one. As major as Swift was in this game, he had a fumble too.
Oh yeah, it seemed like Kenny Gainwell. I'm open.
Wait. Was it Gainwell? I thought it was Swift that fumbled it.
No, he fumbled, but Gainwell was the one who dropped the touchdown. I mean, they dropped the easy first down when he was waving his hands. He wanted the ball.
Oh. Ugh.
See, the thing about Swift is I know he's going to fumble, but I know he's going to make it up by converting.
Yeah.
See, I have more trust in Swift because every time he fumbled, after he fumbled, he got positive yardage. With Gainwell, he don't do that.
There were so many opportunities to win this game. It seemed like AJ was the only one who wanted to win this game. He went off
I don't know
again.
about that one. Did you see him stop on the route?
Yeah.
You got to catch that ball.
That was thrown behind him. High and behind him.
No, it wasn't. If A.J. Brown doesn't slow on that route, he catches that ball. It's a touchdown.
In that fourth quarter, he threw that behind him. He got to throw that in front of him to the. No. It was the second to last drive when they were almost up to midfield. They had A.J. over the middle on a slant route, and he threw it behind him, high and behind him. You remember that play?
Yeah, he missed some throws here. Jalen Hurts wasn't good. I ain't saying that. But if A.J. Brown, but we are struggling to score points, man. And I think our receivers are worried about showing up the jewelry than actually catching the ball. Devontae's worried about
way too finesse.
Devontae's worried about his chain glowing up in the. Look, I got a new chain. Oops, dropped the ball.
Yeah. I wish Debo was alive to snatch that chain off his neck just to stop him from being cocky as shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't expect that always from Devontae Smith. You know, if it happens more, it's like, okay, we didn't miss you. But I feel like it was just one of those games. Jake Elliott missing a field goal. That's not him. He don't usually miss those games. You know what I'm saying? AG did slow down on the route. He did. You know, and there should be no crying from these receivers that they want the ball. You get the ball and you drop the ball. Devontae crying for the ball. Well, now you cried for the ball and you dropped it. A.J. Brown cried for the ball. You dropped them. Stop crying about the ball.
It was the 5-yard route, though, not the one that went deep to the end zone. I'm talking about the one that went over the middle. Yeah, that one. That was the one he missed.
I didn't say Jalen played great.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think Brian Johnson knows what the hell he's doing.
Absolutely not.
His name is Brian. I'm changing his name from Brian Johnson to Press Taylor Jr. That's his name from now on. His name is Press Taylor Jr.
Either this dude is extremely aggressive on some plays or extremely conservative on the other plays. We can never get a consistent flat line. Okay, this is the smart play to choose. This is the smart play to choose. He is throwing off Jalen Hurts' game like a motherfucker, and the offensive line too. The entire game plan, actually.
I'll just say this: any other offensive corner would die to have this team right now. Could you imagine how much talent they would love to have on the? You bring James Caldwell in, I guarantee you would love to have this type of talent.
Could you imagine if Don Shula actually ran this offense?
Could you imagine if we actually had good coaches? How much our players would actually be better?
Buddy Ryan would kill for this offense.
Matter of fact, he would kill for this defense. Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis.
Dick Vermeil. Even Andy Reid.
Fuck Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I won't see him say that, man. I don't even know what to begin with, man. I mean, you start off the game, right? You have this drive, right? It looks good, right? You go down the field. Jalen Hurts makes that one play where he just reaches.
We got lucky.
I mean, he still made the play, though.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then Zach Wilson was able to the slants, man. How many times are we going to get beat on slants? All he has to do is this.
Intermediate, 5 yards, quick and easy.
Like, I'm screaming at the TV, press on these guys.
Chunk after chunk after chunk. It's so fucking annoying, bro.
Like, it's like, and everybody tell me to relax. It's like, how am I going to relax? Because I just lost a Super Bowl because of the same philosophy defense.
Yeah.
And I thought going into this year, we had a better defensive coordinator that would put guys in the right position to succeed.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Are you smarter than a kindergartner, okay? A preschooler, a toddler. This not even, this is basic 101.
Yeah. If you see somebody trying the same shit, don't you think you should change something up?
It's like the coaches love banging their head into the wall and expect not to hurt. Where is the adjustments, man? I need to see some adjustments versus the Miami Dolphins. I need to see them pressing receivers, man.
That's like somebody constantly stealing from the store and not hiring extra security and thinking everything's going to be all right. Oops, the inventory. How come it's so low? Because you're not hiring
I
more
didn't see Nick
security.
Sonic press conference today. I don't want to see his press conference today. He's disgusting me right now. I mean, how can you tell the players to call? Well, we didn't have. I didn't have to see nothing. Well, you should have said something. You should have went to your offense coordinator, your defense coordinator, and tell them that they're a bunch of bozos who clearly can't run a defense and an offense. Your defense, once again, is bailing you out.
Right now, it's bronze over brains. Talent over brains.
Bronze don't win you championship. Brains wins you championships. The best defense coordinators in the league are thinkers.
Yes.
They think, they know, they understand the game. You know who beat us yesterday? Wasn't just a head coach. This guy won a Super Bowl. Solid. He was with the Legion of Boom, and he was with the 49ers when they went to the Super Bowl.
He played a smarter game than our guys did.
Because they don't have experience in winning championships. Mm-hmm. The only one who has experience of going to a Super Bowl was Nick Sirianni. Yeah. My fear is, look, who do you got coming up? You got the Dolphins.
You got the Cowboys. No, you got the Deadskins and then the Cowboys and then the bye week. We got 3 more weeks till the bye week. It's very imperative that you take all 3 of these games because the schedule is going to get tougher. We need some more rest. We need some more bodies to come back. We need some more acquisitions. We need help right now. And I can't believe I'm in kind of a panic mode, but this defensive coordinator is not making me very happy right now.
But you're going to have some Eagle fans say, just relax. It's just one game.
I can't relax. That was a win that we should have had.
So I don't even care about the win. That's not the problem, right? It's not the fact that we lost the game. It's the fact that I see a pattern. And I told people about the pattern, but they didn't want to hear me. All they cared about was the fact we won the game. No matter how many times we saw the exact same shit and we were bailing, and the defense and offense was bailing these guys out, and we didn't see the problem. I said with the Vikings game, you're negative, EC1. Why are you complaining? You're stupid. You don't know football. Shut up. No one likes you. Okay. Week 3,
I'm actually starting.
You're stupid. You don't know football. You're this and that. I've heard it. We're not
I'm actually starting to believe
football telling you that you're stupid because you didn't see the problem when I told you the offense wasn't clicking.
We can't buy a blowout for shit.
You don't need to blow teams out. Tell that to Miami Dolphins who lit up the Carolina Panthers by 41 points.
They've already lit up like 3 or 4 teams this season.
The way we're playing, who would have surprised they light us up? I don't know how I can go in this game and have confidence in beating Tua and this Dolphins team. When I just witnessed my team allow Zach Wilson to convert easy throws. Converting third downs each and every time you couldn't get off the field. Your offensive coordinator still thinking he's a big shot like he's from Florida. Like he's with the Gators. You're not. It's not college. You can't run a college-orientated offense and put it in the pros and expect it to work. You got to be balanced. Why are we throwing every play, man?
Yeah.
We need to go back to what we did with Jalen Hurts in 2021. Run the ball and set the pass. I don't even think we have an identity yet. What is our identity on this team? What is
We
it?
don't know yet.
You would think by week 6 we would know at least what our team is.
Yeah. Let's not go back to 2021 actually and try to figure out and make it take like 9 weeks to figure out our identity. Let's figure it out now. Let's figure it out now. It took us like 3 or 4 weeks in the 2022 season to figure it out. Unfortunately, we have to wait until like week 7 for us to figure out our identity. So let's figure it out then.
Wouldn't it be funny if we're still figuring out by week 9?
What up, Philly OG? Oh, yeah. Oh, hell no. Not week 9, no.
It's all right, easy one. It's just 3 games. We'll be all right.
Oh.
Gannon beat the Cowgirls. No, he didn't. Dak Prescott beat the Cowgirls.
Yeah, you're right.
What are you talking about? Dak Prescott beat the Cowgirls. He threw the picks.
Yeah.
That defense for the Cowboys beat the Cowgirls. They didn't come to play. And come on, and his talent overall played better. Come on, stop it.
Fellas, what's happening? That was a tough L. They have to adjust, or the Dolphins are going to smoke their ass. They were down 14-0 and then dropped a 40 burger on the Panthers.
That wasn't positive. I'm sorry. I'll try to be positive next time. It's just one game. We'll be all right. Does that make you feel better?
Oh, my God.
It don't make me feel better. I'd rather someone tell me the truth. My team is looking bad right now. My team looks like they don't have identity, and they don't even know who their running back is. Is it Kenny Gainwell? Is it Boston Scott? Is it DeAndre Swift?
Yeah.
Where's Penny? Why is he on his roster?
And I think in this game, they also forgot how to close a game, too.
They forget a lot of things. They forget how to call plays. They forget how to run the football. They forget how to use
about the simple things. They forget about the simple things. I'm going to continue to harp on that third down because that shit was horrible. Why the fuck you passing on third down? Run the football.
Get a few yards. They run it with the quarterback.
Yeah, they would have did that dumb shit to probably get Jalen Hurts injured. That would have been terrible. Then we all be sitting here like, oh, well, we did it again. Jalen Hurts is hurt. And we got to go a couple weeks without him again. I'm positive Miami is going to cook us this trash-ass secondary.
Well, I mean, what we can hope for is Darius Slade to come back, and hopefully his podcast end up being good. At least he has a podcast. So, after the game, after he gets cooked, he can talk about this team. I don't know about you, but I'm getting really tired of Darius Slade. I know he didn't play, but where was he? Like, again, I'm trying to figure out how did he get a knee injury during practice.
You know who I'm tired of? Josh Jobe. I don't even give a fuck about inexperience anymore. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing out there? You made the team to do that. You made the team to do that? Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's bad, bro.
We try to get him for sheep.
But here's the thing.
Find him out of the
Josh
diamond
Jones going to have to come on if Darius Slade didn't pull a Charlie horse on his podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Jalen Carter had a good – I don't care about you. I want to hear about you. Why you fucking suck every time you get burned? Because you don't know how to cover. What happened to Big Play Slade? Yeah, I'm not calling Big Play Slade for that one. His name is Darius Slade. Mm-hmm. I don't care what he thinks. Your name is Darius Slade. You're Darius Slade who makes little plays. That's your name. Your name's not Big Play anymore. We changed your name now. It's Little Play Slade. You're Little Play Slade because you make little plays.
I'm gonna call him curious.
You
I'm gonna call
talk
him.
nonstop. And you becoming a diva corner. Excuse me, my language.
I'm gonna call him Curious Slay because I'm curious about where the fuck he's supposed to be on that field.
I'm trying to figure out. Hey, you got
Ridiculous.
hurt, man. Did you pull a hammy during your podcast? You were talking all that talk about your podcast. You were sure hell fine before
Did
that
you
game.
pull a Did you pull a hammy stepping on some Legos that you set out for your son or daughter?
Then he telling us we can't criticize him on Twitter. Who are you? I don't. I think they forgot corners can't play. I guess age. No, your age is telling you that you're washed.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said, man. If I'm Harry Roseman, I call him Denver and see what he get Sertan in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we'll see.
Give me a young corner, man. Because I think this secondary right now, between Slay on his podcast, you got Devontae showing up his big chain like we give a rat's ass. You got
We don't
AJ
even
with his
see enough
cleats.
Oz. We don't see enough Oz.
You got Sirianni with his t-shirts again.
Mm.
You got Brian Johnson. I don't know.
The stupid ass Brian Johnson.
It's Brian Press Taylor. Excuse me.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't know how. I don't know what to say. How am I confident going to the Miami Dolphins game?
I don't even know what to think. I might pick the Dolphins to win that one.
I'm hoping we make some trades before then. Give me Jeremy Chin. Then we might have a conversation. Can I get a lead? Is Blankenship playing? What is his injury? Can you look that up? What is his injury status? Did they
Oh
even say
shit! I forgot about Blankenship being gone too.
he's always injured, man? He's becoming a liability too, along with Sidney Brown. You remember Troy Polamalu Jr.? Fuck out of here. He ain't Troy Polamalu.
Blankenship, Roby, and Bricks all went out with injuries
Of
too.
course they did.
Soon it will be all practice squad. Oh no, not 2019 again. Oh god.
Oh man.
Eagles won't do it.
Well, you don't think the Eagles will trade for anybody?
No, they're not going to trade for Satan. They're not going to get Jeremy Chin. They're not going to get anybody. They don't want to be better. Well, they do want to get better talent, but they don't want to get better talent as far as the coordinators go and the coaching staff. It's just terrible.
Coach staff need all to get their ass whooped. Line them up and just beat them.
That dude gave me them
I said Swift
2019
was running
vibes.
back one, and Gainwell should be number two. I never said he was a running back one, but he is running back one before this whole trade.
That was kind of true. We were thinking that.
You know what I'd say? And my guy OG Wade said yesterday, this is things running back two. Either you're running back one or you're running back three. Either you're the guy or you're not. There's no running back two. You're either the guy or you just not. Swift showed you he's the guy. Gainwell had his chance.
More than enough, actually.
I'm sick and tired of seeing him on that field. He's giving me Nathan Gary vibes on offense. I don't know about you, but I have a heart. I'm tired of seeing 14 jersey, man. It's like I seen the same dude just continue to haunt me, man. I'm tired of seeing him, bro. He does nothing for this team. And the funny thing is, like, Sirianni talk about Jamar Charles and Swift are the same guy and blah blah blah. But you mean my confidence in using him? It sounds like you think Gainwell was more of a Jamar Charles, bro. The way you run him.
Mm.
I'm tired of seeing Gainwell, man. He's Nathan Gary on his offense, dude. He sucks, bro.
He's a
He's not.
liability.
He's not good at all.
He's all right.
He's terrible, bro. He's a joke, man. He should not be wearing that Eagles uniform. He should be
He'll
wearing
be
a
good for
Carolina
like
Panthers uniform and a goddamn Denver Broncos uniform. Yeah, I said it.
he's just a 2 yard per carry running back, 2 to 3 yard per run carry back. That's what he
Dude, he
is.
can't even get 2 yards without doing something stupid. He's Miles Sanders Jr. over there. Miles Sanders might be better than him.
Yeah. I think he's better.
We
You're
went
right.
from Miles Sanders to dancing to Kenny Gainwell, just not doing nothing. Like I'm tired of Gainwell, bro. He
At
has to
least
go, bro.
at least Miles Sanders could dance though.
Yeah, he can put his
This
shorts
guy
on.
this guy can't give us 2 to 3 yards consistently.
Now here's my thing. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about. Would you trade for Derrick Henry? Would you get a running back that could help us in short yardage?
It's going to cost us a lot. It's easy to say yes.
Well, I mean, we can always send him Derek Barnett.
It's not that easy.
Well,
It's
he's a
not
first
that
round pick,
easy.
though.
No. Yeah, they're going to look at his production. They're going to look at his tape and his stats. And they're going to be
Exactly.
like, oh, yeah, this dude is a clown. No way. We're not taking him. For Derrick Henry? No way.
It depends with GM, man. I get they look at Derek Barnett to see a player. He's a
They're
really
going to
good
look
player.
at it. They're going to look at us like, oh, yeah, you Eagles are desperate. Yeah, we're not giving you that for that. Derek Barnett? No way.
Rib injury. How the fuck did he get a rib injury? This is the second time he had a rib injury. My God.
Who are you talking about?
I guess Blankenship. So good. We're gonna be stuck with Edmonds.
Josh Jones? You got to be kidding me.
Oh, and guess what? And guess what? and guess what? I'm guaranteed we're gonna bring back. Uh, you know, what else is bad over there? So you gotta have Terrell Edmonds. You're gonna have Josh Jobe. You're gonna have Darius Slay with his old ass getting burned.
We still got Bradbury.
Bradbury played good. I ain't gonna lie. He played better than he's been playing better than Slay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have Maria Goodwich. That's another guy.
How long is Sidney Brown out again? Several
Day one
weeks.
starter, baby.
He's out several weeks again.
Like I said, I didn't want him in this draft. Y'all wanted him. I didn't want that bum.
I was like, all right, let's give him a shot. That's a kid out of Illinois.
The Blankenship ghost. Yeah, he's definitely ghost. He disappears from games.
Mm-hmm.
They call him a ghost for a reason. He disappears off this team.
Oh, no. Don't you say that. Don't you say that.
What?
Bobby, don't say that. Oh, God.
Listen, man, I'm already getting bald spots. Don't even do that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you go ball first before me. I'll keep all my hair.
You're gonna go bald first before me. Because you've been sticking with this team longer than I have.
I'm older, but I still got my hair. I need my hair. I don't want to go bald. I laugh at bald people. I laugh at bald people like Bobby.
So wait, can you pull up the injury report and can you share that?
Yeah, let me pull up the injury report. It's probably going to be as late as Saturday for that injury report.
Quez Watkins has a pride injury. He's so was touched.
Oh snap! Latest on the Lane Johnson injury.
Yeah, I saw that. Looked good.
Let's
Got a right tackle back, baby. Because I can't stay in Driscoll, bro. That guy sucks.
He was horrible. Let's see. Eagles injury reports. I'm trying to pull it up now. Oh man, it's a very hefty list. Speaking of 2019, a room full of injured Eagles.
Let me pull it up.
I got it. All right. Sidney Brown, questionable. Jalen Carter out. Justin Evans out. Rashad Penny, unspecified. Unspecified? Start that motherfucker. Anyways, Darius Slay out. Marlon Tulipodo to questionable. Fletcher Cox, questionable. Kobe Dean, unspecified. Why are all these niggas unspecified? Oh, did you? You didn't even pull it up. Hit the screen share button.
I was looking at the two safeties that I wanted Philadelphia, man.
Oh, don't even depress yourself like that. You know we're not going to get them.
It's got to come true, man. What he said, Thomas R. Peterson said the Eagles have one remaining healthy safety
Wow.
on what has been the roster with anything but stability in the secondary. Was the biggest issue against the whack offense like the Jets, but likely became a huge issue once they faced a competent offense. Oh my God, bro. Hey, you want to laugh? You want to laugh where you're hiding?
Yeah.
To the left, my guy Eagles outpost Derek Barnett once again gets pancake on the defense.
Wow.
Hey, I'm not even making this shit up, bro. We're gonna have fun today, man. We're just gonna sit
Yeah.
down. We're just gonna, I figured just to have fun today, man. There's nothing. I'm disappointed in this fucking team, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear
Hey,
about.
going back to the point of what that guy said about Desai having more or having to work with less. Look at these players on the list that are on the offense. There's only 3 players on the offense that are on this list.
Mhm.
Still no excuses for either coordinator, but still, Brian Johnson is a fucking idiot. I agree with you. I agree with you that Sean Desai is a fucking idiot, but Brian Johnson is even more of a fucking idiot, bro. I don't understand how you could get Jalen Hurts to agree to that play call. Jalen Hurts should have audibled out of that shit. It'd be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna do this shit my own
Well,
way.
he is ordering out of this shit. Every time he's changing up the plays.
I don't believe that.
You don't think so?
I don't believe that.
I,
Maybe
I,
we should question. Maybe we should question Jalen Hurts' leadership in a way that maybe he's not calling all of those plays and not changing him up all the time. He actually has to listen to his offensive coordinator.
oh my God, Derek Barnett got pancaked. He got bullied.
Oh my! We need to see some video evidence of this.
He
We need to
got
see some video evidence. I want to see this.
he got
That's something
bullied by the offensive line, man.
I would actually laugh at that right now.
You want to
Can
laugh
you
at
send it to me on Twitter or something?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Hold up, let me send it
Excellent.
to you.
Excellent. We're going to have a good laugh today.
Oh yeah, we're going to have fun today because our first round pick is getting bullied, man. Oh my God. I just sent my guy OG Wade the link, man. I want to see if he pops up, man. He had some knowledge yesterday. I don't know if he said a lot. Did you see the last stream I had?
I didn't have time. I had a lot to do.
Oh,
I'm going to check it out tonight,
today.
though.
We'll react to it
I'm
now.
going to check it out.
We're reacting to the now.
All right.
React to it a little bit of it. That's easy. That's my channel, man. Why is it asking me that?
The fucking Jets, bro.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Even worse.
Dude that bangs moms.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody who knew who the Deshaun Watson's backup was.
We had a chance to take over. Ready? So,
Yeah.
there we go. Let's get to it. I got OG Wade. It's going crazy. Here we go. Hold up. So this is from my stream this week. Let's react to it. Miles of today. Today we're doing reflection day. Let's reflect on the angry moments yesterday.
No, I'm on the phone.
Hold on. So my connection was a little bit off, but then we talked. There we go.
Get open on the plays that we need on third down plays. Put it that way. I love going to Smith on first and second down. I don't trust going to Smith on third down. I truly don't. And there's nothing against him. It's just that I think that we have better. You know what I'm saying? Better options. For that. So, but Gainwell, I mean, it wouldn't hurt me if we got rid of him.
Denver.
Say that again. Yeah.
Along with Quez Watkins.
Yeah, him and Quez. Give me Simmons. That safety guy.
Hey, I got an idea. I know you don't like this, but at this point we might need to go get Surtain because, like I said, I don't think Darius Slay's played good.
No, absolutely not. I've been off of Darius Slay. I was off of him last year. I was off of him. I think, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I've said this on a couple of podcasts before. Mm-hmm. I think Darius Slay is playing as if this is his last year playing, period. So he's trying to savor the flavor. He's trying to wait until he gets to the playoffs so he can make a Super Bowl run. But what it's doing is it's actually rubbing off on our new corner.
Yeah.
Because how many times, let me ask you this question. How many legit tackles have you seen our corners make? Because of Darius Slay, all we're doing is wrapping people up and waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. I don't see us tackling no receivers. I see them catching balls and we wrapping them up until the ref blows the whistle. Mm-hmm.
Can you pause that for a second? Can you pause that for a second?
Yeah.
So I had put Darius Slay on a parlay a few weeks back. I relied on him to get 5 tackles, and he only got 2 for me that Monday night versus the Vikings. That's a solid. I swear to God, that's a solid point that he just made. We're not even tackling wide receivers as corners.
No.
Go ahead, continue.
The fact that this guy wanted to be paid in the offseason, and there was little stuff in, like I made a video saying I would not pay him that type of money. I'll let him walk.
Yeah.
But the Eagles didn't feel like that. They wanted to pay him. And I don't think he's lived up to his contract, right? You call yourself Big Play Slay. I'm not calling you Big Play Slay. Your name is Darius Slay. Until you make a big play, your name is not Big Play Slay. You're not making big plays. Yeah. I mean, how many times did this guy got burnt? And how the hell did he get a knee injury? What did he do? Did he do his podcast and get hurt on it? You know what I'm saying? Did he get Charlie Horse? He needs to get off his podcast and needs to focus on football. Yeah. That is distracting him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Today I thought this defense again. Zach Wilson, how many times have we seen him in the I don't like his own defense. I never did. And I don't understand how you respect a guy like Zach Wilson. I don't get it.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
And I don't care about the injuries because, like, Sauce Gardner wasn't. We're so lucky Sauce Gardner wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He was struggling with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, how are you going to allow Zach Wilson to sit back and kill you?
Yeah.
And when you do adjust, it's like you adjust later. You don't adjust now. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes and try to do the right thing, right? You saw what Cooper Kupp did to you, and you go back and do the Zach. That's like bang your head on the wall and expect this not to hurt. The next time you bang your head on the wall, it still hurts.
Yeah.
So why would you do the same thing? It doesn't make sense to me. Brian Johnson, enough with the quarterback runs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same stuff that I've been seeing week 1 is translated into week 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's just our players are overvalued. In my opinion, our players right now are making our coaches look good than they really are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when Sean Asai loses players, he starts playing more soft because he's afraid of getting burned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he's allowing quarterbacks like Zach Wilson to convert on third. I mean, how many times have you seen third downs? He's converted easy throws.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it should have never came to that. We should have blew those boys out today.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should have lost to the Jets
at all.
And I mean,
it's unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's a lot, man. And I'm Jeff Stoutman. I don't know where you come off.
You go where you're on. This is your favorite
Put
part.
Jack Driscoll in there. Jack Driscoll been getting beat every time he replaces Lane Johnson, it's a catastrophe. Why the hell don't we put a tight end over there, Jack Stoll, and marry them two together to make a Lane Johnson? Because that's the only way you're going to get some production out of that side. You know, Jack Driscoll is not a good tackle. He
sucks, man.
He can come in and spare the guards or whatever, but not a tackle, bro. I've seen enough. Last year, I seen it against Dallas. That changed that whole game. You see what I'm saying? So we got to make some different moves there. I don't know.
I'd rather have Tyler Steen out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather. I don't mind Jack Stoll being there, but at that point, I want Jack Stoll there every play of the game.
No, I mind Jack Driscoll being there because he doesn't deserve to be there, right? Yeah. Because he's a little because he's a veteran and he has more experience. I don't care if he has experience. Mm-hmm. He can't block. Yeah. He's terrible. How many times he allowed the pass rusher to go? I mean, he had one play where he just got beat.
Yeah.
And Jim Hurts got mollywopped.
When you go a little bit down right here, right? Yeah. This is the part where it gets good.
That can't happen. You know?
There you go.
They were playing hard. Right. And you saw the difference between a road defense coordinator and that defense corner we saw today. That looked like Jonathan Gannon's defense, man. That scares the hell out of me. Because what happens when we're playing guys like Mahomes again in the Super Bowl? You play like that again, you won't have to worry about Lombardi Trophy coming to Philadelphia. It'll go right back to Kansas City.
Yeah. Never again.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, man, out of any other quarterback, I'd rather you lose to Tua. You lose to Zach Wilson?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know how to feel about it, man. And Kenny Gainwell, like I said, I don't want to see him anymore. I don't. Number one, that interception with Jalen Hurts, the first one, he didn't even pick up his block. He's supposed to be a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
That defender literally went over there and just, I don't know what happened. I think they're pressuring him. He threw the ball. It's like Kenny Gainwell has no, I don't know what this obsession with him on the field is, man. You have DeAndre Swift. Anytime DeAndre Swift got the ball, except the fumble, he turned into positive yardage. When Kenny Gainwell runs the ball, he tries to do too much. You know what I'm saying? He looks like Miles Sanders out here dancing where there's no hole, where there's holes there, and he's dancing, Philly, trying to figure out big plays.
Was Lord King Philly OG?
Holes. I don't know.
That was OG Wade, yeah.
I don't understand the fascination with people telling me he's a number two. He's not a number two. I'd rather see Penny out there. I'd rather see a Scott out there. I'm done with Gainwell. Experiment is over. Just like Quez Watkins' experiment is over. It's time to get rid of these guys, man.
Please trade Quez, bro. We don't need him no more, bro.
No, he can go to Denver. I'll get Quez.
We don't need him anymore.
He gotta go, cuz.
Yes, Jay Judy.
I ain't mean it. How you doing, brother? I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm an Eagles fan, man. I love the
Birds.
Bro. I just love the
Birds too.
Yeah,
they frustrate me today.
Regardless of what you see on that name, I'm OG Wade. So,
what's up, OG? I dig that.
Yeah, but we gotta get better, man. If we plan on making a push for the Super Bowl, we gotta get a whole lot better because this ain't gonna cut it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Jeremy Chin needs to be an Eagle next week. There's no way you. And again, I told people this too. When we drafted Sidney Brown, I said that people need to relax with the comparison. He's Troy Polamalu. He's not. No. Where's he at? Where's Mr. number one safety that supposedly, like, dude, where's he at? He's still on IR?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Blankenship got hurt too today?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that injury report. I know one of them is probably gone for the year. One of them. And I'm guessing it's Lane Johnson. Because it didn't look good the way he left the game. They're saying his ankle. I'm hoping it's not bad. Because if we stuck with Jack Driscoll, man, I'm going to bang my head to the wall to the point where I'm going to end up being I can't stand Jack Driscoll. Man. We got to go, man. How many more years are we going to have Jack Driscoll start over Lane Johnson? Listen, you drafted Steen. Use him. Let's see what he has. If it don't work out, then you draft another offensive lineman next year, right? It's like Lane Johnson, he's getting up in age. He's getting hurt. And I think mostly it's because of that turf. That turf is terrible, by the way.
Yeah.
It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? We got a Cowboy fan, man. Bro, you don't lose to the Chargers tomorrow anyway. It don't mean the difference. I don't know why y'all talking. Dude. Y'all lost to the 49ers. Don't ever forget that.
Trash, bro. I hate you,
You're
guys.
having your happy moment right now. It's cool. I never met a fan base that was laughing at the 49ers loss, bro. You didn't beat them. What the hell are you laughing at?
They can't.
It's weird, dude. It's weird. They don't live in reality.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, man. But what do you got to say, Weezy? What's your thoughts, dude? Tell me what you think.
Here we go.
Cause look, man, the quarterback runs have got to go, bro. The quarterback runs have got to go. Something got to change on offense, brother. Hey, man, how hard is it to call a running play for the running back? I mean, how hard is it to call a running play for the for DeAndre Swift, bro? Like, come on, bro.
You can curse on this channel. Everything's free today.
How hard is it to fucking call a run play for DeAndre Swift, man? It don't make no damn sense to have Jay Hurts run the ball 50% of the damn time, man. And then you pass the ball 100% of the time anyway, bro. And when you call a fucking run play, you run to the outside and it's fucking stopped immediately. You don't run east and west, man. You run north and south, bro. That's football. You run up the middle, man. God damn, please stop running the fucking ball with Jalen Hurts. I don't understand it, bro. And then
I'm tired of the excuse with Brian Johnson. We gotta stop running.
Brian Johnson gotta go. He trying to live his glory days through Jalen Hurts, bro. Both of them was runner-ups to the Heisman. Bro, stop trying to fucking live your glory days through Jalen Hurts.
There's a lot of Eagle fans out here, not to cut you off, but there's a lot of Eagle fans who are saying, well, he's the first. I don't care if he's the first year coordinator. Okay, I don't care. This is the NFL. It's not for long, right? If you can't do your job, then give me someone who can, right? I can go hire an offense coordinator right now that would do a lot better than this. Because this looks like preschool, dude. Matter of fact, this looks like pee-wee football right here, man. Why are you, first of all, what was that play where they ran Devontae Smith on a cross route? What was that? Where the defender literally knew where Devontae Smith was and hit him for a loss? I think that was what kind of play do you, why? You use that, if you want to use that play, use Zacchaeus. That's not Devontae Smith. We don't even use our players right. You know what I'm saying? We can't even, like, how many times are receivers going to get upset because our coordinator, the offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson's frustrating them because they notice something's wrong, right? And Jalen Hurts was frustrated. I don't know if you saw his face, but he was getting upset too. Like, he doesn't know. He's just, it's like he's trying to pick he has a little small sheet and he's saying, this play, that play. Like, there's no balance. You got to run and pass. It's not just pass, run, pass.
That's all they were doing, bro. I don't understand this pass-happy team we got right now. Look, Nick Sirianni should have grabbed his balls and took over the fucking team, bro.
The Flowers win.
You have to run the ball, man, in order to pass the fucking ball. You can't just pass the fucking ball. I'm sorry, OG.
You're right.
Man. You don't, bro. Pass the ball every play. You got DeAndre Swift. Fucking use him, bro. I don't understand, EC. I don't understand, cuz.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I don't understand what the again.
Pause that video.
In yards, bro, this year before you.
Yes, sir.
He said something that was very on point. And go back to that first drive of the game. They threw like 7 or 8 times, I believe, on that drive, which led to a Jalen Hurts touchdown. That's passing way too much. I believe Swift only got a carry or 2 on that drive. Just pitiful. And the whole bar was going like, give it to Swift. And I'm like doing the same thing. I'm like, give it to Swift. They wouldn't stop passing for shit.
Wait, you didn't hear anybody say head into game roll instead?
No. Oh, they hate Gainwell.
Hey, I commend them.
Came in the game. He was like 3rd or 4th, right? Use him. I don't fucking get it.
That's what you say, Weon. I don't get it.
Did you see that one run where DeAndre Swift just put those pads and get the first down? And you saw Kenny Gainwell how he it's like, dude, Kenny Gainwell was not like, why? Like, I don't understand, right? And I keep on saying, why is Penny on this roster if you're not going to use him? Get rid of him, right? If we're not going to use him, we're going to say, okay, Swift and Gainwell are our running backs. then why is Penny on his roster?
Yeah.
There's no point in having him if you're not going to use him, right? This was the game that I thought you were going to use him. Right?
Every game he'll hit the scratch for no reason. Why?
Yeah, I don't understand that with myself.
Do they not believe in him? Well, if they don't believe in him, then get rid of him, trade him, do something, because you're just wasting his time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kenny Gainwell is not a number 2. I said it from the beginning. There was Eagle fans arguing with me and telling me he was a number 2. There's no way you can say it today. He showed you he was a number 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what he did last year was fine. It was a nice year for him, but he's not that dude what he was last year. I think he regressed. Just like I said when Miles Sanders last year, I think Kenny Gainwell regressed from what he was. Because he's not the same Kenny Gainwell. He's not. And they don't use him. They use him a lot in the red zone, and I don't understand. They use Swift in the red zone. Why are we using Kenny Gainwell when we're trying to drive down the field?
Our red zone is fucking horrible anyway.
Well, that goes back to Brian Johnson, his preschool, so-called college orientation scheme that he runs. We're not in Florida State. We're not with the Florida Gators. You don't see a Florida Gator logo on a helmet, man. Get it together, okay? This is the NFL. You do not play with college defenders or / college corners. What you did in college, that was great and fine. This is the NFL. Guys are a lot smarter. Guys are a lot bigger. Guys are a lot more physical. You're not winning games being a college orientated.
Oh, this is my favorite part. This one
you got to be balanced.
Ready?
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
What y'all think going on with Smitty, bro? I ain't mean to cut you off. What y'all think? What's going on with Smitty? OG,
I gotta see your.
It's very uncharacteristic of.
Yeah,
to drop open passes, OG. What's going on with it?
I think right now what's happening is that today obviously was a bad day for him, and I want people to understand that with these guys, these players, they're human beings. You know what I'm saying? So it's a case where you have good games and you have bad games. You don't get to pick and choose when your bad game is going to be. But I think these guys need to get down with the fundamentals. Smitty is more worried about his fucking chain popping out his jersey.
Lord.
These guys, they out here wearing slippers and shit, no panties on, you know. They then we wonder why they got bad ankles and they foot messed up. They ain't got no socks on with these fucking little slip track shoes they wearing. These young dudes, man, is killing me, man. They got earrings in, they wearing chains and shit. One guy had on pearls the other fucking day. You got fucking blouses and shit. I don't know what.
Transvestites.
It's turned into a motherfucking zoo.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what's happening right now. This is not football as we know it.
This is not football.
We just have to adjust to this shit and figure out what the fuck we actually watching. I don't believe that. I think it's all fixed. Every fucking referee got an earpiece in his ear. Why the fuck?
Oh my God.
Doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know Vegas didn't get involved with the NFL until they allowed Vegas to make the final calls. When they send it, the shit go to New York, that's Vegas. So this shit is wrestling now. You know what I mean? Been telling people for a minute now. This shit is planned out. Is not cool. You can enjoy to watch it. You know what I'm saying? If you dare to do it. But it's just a bunch of bullshit. I think, and I know Jalen is the kind of guy that loves the game.
This is the part I like.
You can see the shit that they putting in the games fucking irks him.
Yeah, I mean the play calling is not Jalen Hurts.
These dumbass questions to these fucking reporters that don't know shit.
Well, I mean, this questions they should ask Jalen Hurts. They should ask Brian Johnson.
Yeah,
to cut you off. It's like I would love to ask Brian Johnson, why are you calling quarterback once every freaking time, dude?
I would say this here, and I've been telling people this for a minute.
Go ahead.
Brian Johnson, as well as Shane Steichen, they merely just called the play to Jalen. He's got the wristband on. He sees it. Once he gets out there, once he starts surveying the defense and seeing the alignment, he changes the play. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at the symmetry of it and how it goes down. So once that happens, it's like a choice thing for him. You know what I'm saying? If he sees a certain number in the box, he knows he's going to hand it off. If he sees the number, certain number, he see the safety creeping up, he's going to go deep on you. AJ Brown could have had a touchdown when we was 14-6.
He slowed up on that route.
He
The
stopped
bitch
running
slowed
up.
down, man.
Yeah, he did.
Straight up touchdown. That was
Touchdown all day.
That's the one he slowed
21-6.
down on.
That would have put the game away. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that everybody has a little bit of comparability here. Yellen has his. He's got the biggest one. AJ got his for quitting on that route. Devontae got his for dropping the balls that he's being.
That's not like Devontae. I don't expect that from Devontae.
It ain't like neither one of our receivers, really, bro. Both our receivers were just fucking bullshitting today, bro.
Yeah.
When the last time y'all seen AJ give up on a fucking pass?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see. And when I look at it, it's just one of these games.
But damn, man, when the last time y'all seen him fucking stop on a pass, bro?
Yeah,
bro, 4 or 5 games with $125. You said, come on, man. Like you said, OG, this shit don't make no damn sense, man.
I said this with my guy Wade Hines when he comes in, hopefully, because like I said,
shout you out, man.
He's right now mad. I don't think he's answering my calls right now because he's pissed off at the Jet. I mean,
sick, mad, tired.
You know
what I
just like not to cut you off, but I said this in my preview that don't sleep on this Jets team. Yeah, they got Zach Wilson. Yeah, they're not this great team, but they can definitely beat us. If we come in there, and what did I say? It's not the fact they beat us. We shot ourselves in the foot. The mental mistakes that we had today with the fumbling, you're giving up big passes down the yard. I mean, you're giving up slants. How many times we're going to see that? And that soft defense is driving me nuts. That also with Gainwell being in the game, what I don't understand, and I still trying to figure out why they love him to the point where they're going to take Swift out the game because they want Gainwell to flash. Well, he's not flashy. Matter of fact, he's blowing these drives to the point where we're settling on freaking field goals, okay? I mean, I don't know what Swift has to do. Maybe he has to take a 6-yard touchdown to the house for them to get it through their head. The Gainwell is not a number one running back, and you cannot keep on using him like a number one running back. He's not.
Go easy one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I said this: the Jets are a team that can really make us look bad, especially that defense coordinator, Salah. He was very confident going into this game. What he said, 11 kisses. That's what he said. So he was cocky going into this game. So he must have knew something, which Desai, Sirianni, and Brian Johnson. He must have said, okay, you guys are not doing this. Let me show you what you're supposed to do, right? He pretty much gave the recipe how to beat the Eagles today.
I would say this here. I would say
Jake Elliott missing a field goal, by the way.
I would say we lost more because of our effort than the Jets' effort, because they gave us their best. And you got to understand that every team we play this year we're going to get their best. Mm-hmm. You can't name me one game that we played this year that we didn't get the other team's best. So that being said, I understand what everybody's frustration is. Mm-hmm. I'm more concerned about what our lack of effort is. I don't see the effort. I don't see the hunger. I don't see the want to get back to the Super Bowl from this team as a whole. That's my point. That's the fucking fear that I got. I don't see that want to.
Yeah, right.
I don't see the energy. I see it laid back. I see everybody trying to wait and see when we get there. Well, motherfucker, we might not get there.
Yeah.
So all that when we get there, like Slay's trying to hold out. So he's holding, he getting that motherfucking receivers catch the ball and ain't tackling.
You know what? And I'll say this: if I'm Harrows, I'm trading Denver, Darius Slay for 13 straight up. I'm done.
It's not gonna work.
You want to do your podcast? You want to do your podcast all day? You want to sit there? I still don't understand how you got a knee injury. What did you do that was so like? Did you get hurt on practice? Like, dude. He's becoming a liability that I didn't think we ever. Because I love Darius Slay when we traded. I was very high up on it. But he's starting to piss me off with this podcast. I don't care about your podcast and what you think about the players. How about you worry about your game? Because you're giving up a lot of points when they're throwing the ball on you and you get cooked like a goddamn chicken sandwich on a goddamn grill. Okay? You're making the corners look bad. Get the hell off the podcast and come play football like a good corner that you're supposed to be, or get the hell out of here and go to Denver. Because I would literally, if I'm the Eagles, I would trade Slay right now to Denver. You want to play like a bum? Get the hell out of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Go play with the bums.
Yeah. Go play with the bums. Hey, Caroline, you need a corner for what's name? Who's that corner that Carolina's looking to trade?
Jeremy.
What's his name? Jackson?
J.C. Horn.
Listen, I'll get him. I'm tired of these corners who want to be paid.
Bro, J.C. Horn, bro, he probably just he need to change the scenery, bro. I love J.C. Horn, bro. He need to change the scenery, bro. Them niggas trash over there.
You want to be with Miles Sanders? Go to Miles Sanders over there. I'm done with them. I'm done with you, Quest Rock.
Miles Sanders is not doing good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. Hold on. We're about. Okay, here we go. Wow. Wait a minute. And he was called for that offside too? Wow. That dude is trash.
Josh Jobs.
That dude.
All right, there you go.
That dude
you did a little bit.
Trash.
That was funny, right? That Darius Slay is going to go down as the worst.
Got him. Free play. A free play for Wilson.
Cut it loose.
In the pocket. Over.
Dang, man. He got tossed. Oh, shit.
Get over here. Like he got tossed like Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Get over
Come here. You could find a clip. You just should put that. You should put a clip of Derek Barnett getting tossed, and you have like the more comments like, "Get over here, finish him." That guy's terrible, man. That guy's terrible, bro.
Yes, he is.
Man, I don't even know what the hell we gonna do in the trade deadline, man. Like I'm trying to figure out if we're playing to beat the Eagles. Don't worry about run. They think Gainwell is good.
Oh, snap. I just got a notification. I got to head up out of here in about 10 minutes. Okay. What else is there left to talk about? What about the next game? How are we going to beat the Dolphins here?
You asking me?
Yes. With all the injuries that we have, Mr. Fix-It, I guess as far as the side goes, we at least know where you're coming from. Yes, fix that scheme. But as far as everything else, what do you think is the keys to victory to getting a victory versus the Dolphins? Outside of the coordinators.
Well, I mean, the coordinators. I mean, they already this, man.
Enough from the clown.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're not this.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
They are, man. Okay, they're not that pal, and they're clowns, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah, that was a little corny, but I got no words. Talk to me when we actually do something in trade deadline right now, because I think we're down to safety. We might not have Lane Johnson back, so we're going to be stuck with Driscoll and his bum ass.
Wait, how long is Lane Johnson out? 2 to 3 weeks?
You probably if it's not that bad, I could see maybe Kansas City comes back.
Oh,
I mean that might be. I mean, so we're down to our last safety. I mean, and I mean I don't know what we do. I'm hoping Hyrule makes a trade. I mean, I don't know how you can go in this game and think that everything's okay and peachy. It's not. We're barely winning games, man.
We're depleted, bro. And who's on the practice squad that is even of interest?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even know. We need to make some points, dude. We need to get players who are going to want to buy into the system. Sean Asad. I think that Jeremy Chin should be priority. You need to get a safety. I would get Justin Simmons and Jeremy Chin. I think you need two safeties. I don't know if Sidney Brown's going to come back. It looked like it could be a long time since we might see him. You know, next year you probably can see him back. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if he's out for the year, the way it's headed, because he should have been back already. He should have been back. I think that you need another slot receiver. Do you trust Quez Watkins?
No, absolutely not.
I like Zacchaeus. Do you think that he's an upgrade over Pasco?
Yes. So that's why we need a number 4. Oz is the perfect number 3 for us.
I'd get Jerry Jeudy.
4. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy would be. He would easily replace Oz for that number 3. We slide Oz into that number 4, and then there you go. We have our starting 4. Well, starting 2, and then backup 2.
I mean, it said this.
Look at Bobby's comment. He said, "Fix what? They're all injured."
Boy, you try to give me positivity.
Oh Lord, man.
So it says Jack Driscoll has allowed eight total pressures and 43 passing blocking snaps against the Jets in Week 6. Evan Neal has allowed the most total pressures in the NFL this year. His most allowed in single game is 8. Jack Driscoll cannot be the starter. Right tackle Lane Johnson is out. But Nick Sonney said he had all the confidence in the world for Jack Driscoll.
I hate Jack Driscoll so much, bro.
Jack Driscoll's a bum, man. I mean,
bum.
I have no answer, really. Do you have an answer?
Oh, I mean, outside of the coordinators, I'd just be like, Jalen, take better care of the football. Jake Elliott, make all your field goals like you usually do. That's pretty much it, man.
You want to see the Dolphins quarterback Tua for the first following categories? Passing rating, the first. Pass TDs, the first in TDs. Passing yards, the first. Again, TDs attempt, first. Excuse me. Yards attempt, first. Yards completion, first. Mike McDaniels deserve a lot of credit.
Oh, this is just peachy. No, man. First in all those categories.
Jalen's pass metrics is 25th in all target throws. He's 60.7%. Third most turnovers worthy plays, 14. Second most interceptions in 7. 11 EPA per play. 11th in PFF most pass grade.
Oh, man, you're going to make me cry, bro.
And the last one I'll say, Jack Driscoll was 43 snaps yesterday, 1 sack, 1 quarterback hit. Lane Johnson, 2020, 312 snaps, 0 sacks, 3 quarterback hits.
Wow.
I mean, again, and you want to see Sean Aside not blitzing again? Here's a perfect play. I'll send you the last one. They showed, I don't know if you saw it, but Nakobe Dean, they didn't bother using. This is our defense, ladies and gentlemen. I just sent it to you. Hold on. Chris Franklin. Here you
go. Hold on.
I sent it to you. This is a problem right here, man.
Arabian Nights. Oh, wow.
I'll play Greg Ward over Hopkins.
Do you got it on screen share? Hold on.
There we go.
All right, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the play at? Man? Hold on.
There's like no pressure. Every linebacker is playing it safe and going back into coverage, and no one is blitzing. Not one of those guys is blitzing on the back end.
Yeah, I think that's the drill. Hold up, let me find the one. I think that was the drill. There was another one I saw today. That was the wrong one. I don't even know, man. I can't. I at this point, bro, I don't know where to start with. This team is just terrible, bro. Altogether, man. We need to make some big trades. We need to make some big trades. We need to get players in Philadelphia. We need to get another set. Brian Johnson makes Jalen Hurts look like Dak Prescott versus New York Jets. Please get him out of the building. He couldn't even coach up a game plan to win against a high school football. Damn. I got to give you a pin for that one. That was beautiful. If we had had his level up, I would definitely give you a level up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's harsh, man. That's harsh on Brian. The best defense is good offense. They need to hold on to that rock as long as possible.
Yes.
I mean, I'm depressed, man. And no, I don't want Jason Peters back. Get him out of here. I think he's in Seattle right now. I'm done with Jason. That's the last guy I would want. You must have.
Let me go ahead and fact check that. Let me see if he. Let me see where he is. Jason.
We have to worry about Jason Peters returning.
Jason Peters. Oh, he is in offense. Okay, he is with Seattle. Damn, he's 41 to fuck years old.
So I'll say this. This is the positive about the Eagles have allowed only 55-yard rushing to our opposing players this season. They have held 5 with average of just 38.0 per game.
That's the only positive.
Yeah. And somebody put imagine if our secondary is healthy. Well, imagine if our cornerback didn't decide to do a podcast and worried about his game.
That's the only positive because our rushing defense is like first in the league.
Exactly. It's just these quarters, man. They play off the ball. That's my problem showing aside.
It's too much respect.
I seen a meme today that Dak is heads on the Jalen's body. I mean, they're going to criticize Jalen. I mean, dude, I don't think he's Dak Prescott. I don't. I think he had a bad game. I think people are reacting with Jalen Hurts. I think that they need to look at Brian Johnson. They need to find a way to beat something in his head that says, hey, call a good game plan for once in your fucking life. They need to go and beat Brian Desai into a pulp and ask him why the fuck is he playing zone coverage every single time? Why does he not play man-to-man? Why you have Darius Slay every time he's out there 5 yards off the ball? When he's not out there, you still have Job 5 yards off the ball. And Job's the first one. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but Job was struggling to get almost. Zach Wilson almost had an easy touchdown. Job's had to run to Zach Wilson's side to line up on him. He didn't even know where to go.
You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking these past couple of minutes.
Oh, you have?
I want to take back the statement that I made last week about saying that the Rams, that game was a complete game. We haven't had a complete game yet. We haven't had no blowout. We haven't had no great offensive game and great defensive game yet. I want to take that back. I'm not ready to say that this team has had a complete game yet.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like I feel like this has to be a complete game against Miami Dolphins. You're playing a high football team. I mean, I can't sleep on this team. They're playing good football. They look like the Eagles from last year. They look like the Eagles from last year. They're well coached. They got a quarterback that's playing hot football right now. They got an MVP who I think is Tua. Who I think it's going to go to Mahomes, unfortunately, because the NFL loves Mahomes. But he's going to get robbed in the deal. But they have a good defense. They have a good offense. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, they ain't scrubs. Their running backs are very good. This is a disciplined football team we're playing. You're not playing the Commanders. You're not playing the Jets. You make one mistake, you're done. Now I've seen teams play them, and you can beat this team, but we got to come on top. We got to convert on these third downs. We got to be smart and run swift, man.
Yes.
I don't want to see Gainwell out there, man. If they look at
I
this
don't want to
tape,
see no QB
I swear
sneaks.
to God, right, on everything. If they look at this tape, if Sirianni looks at this tape, and Brian Johnson looks at the tape and think Gainwell deserves another snap, I've lost hope for this.
Here's another thing to kind of look at it in this perspective. You got to look at last season's game versus the Bears and think about all those QB snaps that you just did. Him design run plays for Jalen Hurts. Think about the kid getting injured. Do you want your star quarterback being injured? Run it with Swift. That's the best option right now.
I mean, dude, like I think you need to go back to the basics in 2021. We ran the football. We don't have identity, fortunately. We need to go back and being a running football team first. Let's pretend AJ and Devontae aren't there. I'd rather run the ball and run the shit out of defense. I don't understand this pass happy offense. We're not a West Coast offense. No. We are a gritty football team. We run the ball on teams. Why are we shying away from what worked with us last year?
We're trying too hard to be too cute. We're trying to be too cute. We're trying to be too finesse, and we need to stop that. We need to go back to the basics and run it.
Not to cut you off, but I didn't see one time we went for a quarterback tush push, man. What happened to that, bro? We were acting like we didn't need it.
We were trying to show something to the league. We don't have anything to prove to the league other than winning.
Like, again, man, it's like, dude, and I need to see these corners press. You lead Tyreek Hill 1-on-1, and you play that zone crap defense. He's going to take that slant to the house.
Yeah. He's going to be like,
you play that zone defense, get to it, you're going to get burned. We need to press man to man. I need Darius Slay, you, to be back. Or I need a corner. I don't trust Joe. I think he sucks.
He's sorry.
I don't trust. I don't know what to say. I don't trust Emmons. I think he sucks. I don't know if we have a safety in this room. I need Jeremy Chim in Philadelphia. I need Justin Simmons in Philadelphia. I need those two to be in Eagles green. I need a corner, man. I think you need to make 4 trades. I think this needs to be Howie Roseman greatest trades of all time. I think you need to make multiple trades for this defense. I think you need another slot receiver. Like I said, I called Denver up and get what it take to get Judy in Philadelphia. I would get Quez out of here. I would get Barnett out of here. I would get Gainwell out of here, or sit him on the bench. I would start Penny, or I would trade to see what it get to get Derrick Henry. There's a lot of things we can do. We need to get better on these things, man. Brian Johnson, Brian Johnson needs to game plan and actually learn how to win in matchups. He's not doing that.
And what's worse is that he had the lead. All he had to do was run the clock down as much as he could.
We're still struggling. The one thing he said he was going to improve in, right? I know it's bad. Yeah, that's area bad. Well, you're bad. An area that you said where you're going to fix, you haven't fixed. The red zone is a problem, and it's been a problem since week 1. And fans forget about it. They want to gloss off of it, and I'm sure they're going to sit there and say it's just one loss. We're going to lose more games like this, man.
It's a sugar coat to cover over the flaws that we have on this team.
You know what I'm saying? Ricks could be good, but he's injured. I mean, dude, everybody's injured. I feel
lot
like
of potential.
2021, man. I feel like it's 2021, man. I'm sorry to say it. I hope not, but I think this secondary is going to haunt us, bro. I think the C.J. Gardner-Johnson, when you look at C.J. Gardner-Johnson's laughing right now. Yeah. I mean, dude, we haven't found a safety yet. What's the positive take for this game? Yeah, it's one loss. Do I think they're going to play like this against Miami Dolphins? I don't know. I wish I had the answers. How can
I
you
don't
be
know
confident?
either. One thing we can be confident about on a positive note is that AJ is going to go off again. He, somebody wrote in the comments section that this dude has had at least 125 yards in his past 4 games. I'm telling you, this dude, he might win MVP. Don't sleep on a wide receiver winning it. Everybody was glossing over Christian McCaffrey. He's had a bad game. AJ Brown could win MVP.
You know damn well they're going to give it to Mahomes.
They're going to give it to a quarterback. Yeah, they're going to give it to somebody, some wacko
They're going to give it to Mahomes.
We'll see.
They're already talking about it.
Yeah.
It's going to be Tua or Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, the fan favorites instead of who actually deserves
because
it.
The fans vote for it, not the NFL. The fans vote for it.
I'm getting sick of them saying that the players vote for it.
They don't. The fans do.
Ugh. Just vote for the favorite. Nobody thinks that AJ,
that
nobody with the right mind who actually watches football would actually pick a wide receiver that actually deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, but if you pick a receiver, then they're going to talk about what Tyreek Hill deserves it.
And you know what? AJ has been the most consistent man since week 2. Ever since he's bitched about trying to get the ball in that Minnesota game, he has been going off every fucking week.
Yeah.
I'm glad that shit happened because it made him a better player. He's still in the running for MVP.
Yeah, but I wish we get Devontae Smith more involved, right? Because my worry is they're going to look at AJ and they're going to say, Devontae, we don't need you.
Well, the situation's even worse for Dallas Goedert, even though he's not a wide receiver. He's still a very important piece of this team.
Yeah, I'm saying, I don't know where to start, man. I'm still affected by this loss, man. I don't even want to hear this press conference.
We're talking like we're a 1-5 team. That's how bad this kind of loss was.
You know what? Kind of, the way we were playing for the last 5 weeks, we should have been.
Yeah.
Do we look like winners? Let's be real. Let's look at the 5 games, man. Do we really deserve to win those 5 games?
Yes. Some of them.
Really? The Vikings game, I don't think we deserved to win that game. We were lucky we won that game. The Patriots were lucky to win that game.
That was a garbage time TD. The 2 games I'm really thinking about was the one versus Washington and one versus New England.
I think our best game is against the Bucs.
I honestly think so too. The reason why I say Bucs and New England is because we had to depend on receivers or tight ends not being able to drag their toes inbounds to make a catch. Those 2 games. I forgot who the one versus the Patriots was. It might have been Booty or somebody, but Terry McLaurin was the second one.
I don't even know what to say, man.
At least when AJ bitched about not getting the ball, he caught it after. Yeah, he's making some solid points today.
Bobby always makes some solid points, man. He's a smart dude, man.
Yeah. Bald people make a lot of bold points. Anyways, it's like I said, I pick on bald people all the time. Nothing against Bobby.
Man, I know you have to get to work, man. You got final thoughts?
My final thoughts is we got to clean all of this up, man. I just pray that we make this a competitive game versus the Dolphins. I say it's a 50-50 shot that we win that game. Get it together, Eagles. That's my final thoughts.
If we get Jeremy Chin, I'll feel more comfortable. But right now, this secondary is banged up, and we're playing a good football team. I gotta see some trades happen first. We get Jeremy Chin in there. We get a slot receiver and Jerry Jeudy. We're cooking now. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be nice if Nick Sani starts taking play calling over. That would be even wonderful.
Might want to be careful about that. Last couple of guys we had as general managers and coaches, making all the plays.
Here's the thing about people don't understand. Nick Sani was an offensive coordinator before he became a head coach.
Yeah, with Indianapolis.
Yeah. So he's been through that. You know what I'm saying? But he's giving his guys a chance. And, you know, I don't know how much more Nick Saban's going to take from Brian Johnson before he says, all right, give me my play calling back. Because eventually Nick Saban's going to look at Brian Johnson like, dude, you're making me look bad.
Yeah.
You know Nick Saban yelled at the team yesterday. He yelled at, you know Nick Saban yelled at them.
Yeah.
The way, did you see his face in his press conference?
Yeah.
You know he yelled. I guarantee the unscripted, it's going to be Nick Saban screaming at the guys. We need to get our shit together. This is the fucking disgusting.
You're sounding like me right now.
You know that Nick Saban is doing that shit, man. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Nick Saban ain't talk. I think Nick Saban talk. He's just not going to say that. You know damn well Nick Saban yelled at that team, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, coaches. I can hear him say, coaches, get your shit together.
I hope he's calling him out like Chef Gordon Ramsay, bro, in Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Eagles Kitchen.
But anyways, I got to get up out of here, man.
Appreciate you for coming on, man. And shout out to everybody, man. Shout out
to Georgia Will as well.
It's always go Birds, man. It's always go Birds. We're always going to support this team no matter what, man.
Let's go.
Like I said, see what happens, man.
First of those 3 timeouts.
Enough!
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear about the rain, the snow, nothing. What did the Eagles say? What did Jim Hart said? When it's rain and sleet and when it's snow, it's time to go. Remember that quote?
My nigga Tiger, turn up.
Want Deshaun Watson? Are the people who want Russell Wilson? Are the people who want Jimmy Garoppolo? Are the people who wanted to draft a quarterback? You look like fools today.
My nigga Tiger, turn up.